Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. This will be my first video. As you can see, I am playing the new Need for Speed on the PS4. This is the starting car that I used, which was a 1990 Ford Mustang, which is in the Fox body style. I've added a few upgrades, mostly performance. Not too much visual available for this car. Some fenders. Got a splitter up front here, and as you can see, the ram air hood, and some hand-cooked tires. Really nothing else really available for the car at this point. I'm not entirely through the game yet. So what I'm going to do is just going to drive around a little bit. At some point, I'm going to stop in at the garage and show you my other cars here. So enjoy the video and hopefully enjoy a little bit of my lovely driving skills here. I just recently got the game, so you'll have to bear with some of it here. But hopefully you'll enjoy my video, and please feel free to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. But if you notice me being a little bit on the quiet side here, it's actually about midnight, so trying not to wake up my roommate or his father-in-law. Being his wife is at work, don't have to worry about her, but definitely don't want to wake up his father-in-law or him because he has to be at work early in the morning. Which, shout out to Curtis. I'll probably put a link in the description below. Or at least put his name so you can look him up. He's going to be adding a few videos of Assassin's Creed, which you'll probably see me guest star in, if you want to call it that. Him and I do live together, so we play a lot of video games together. And we're definitely enjoying the fact of having somebody to play video games with, so yeah, you'll probably hear him on my videos of Assassin's Creed that I'll probably be posting on probably tomorrow night, depending on how things go. But yeah, just gonna show you some of my cars here. We already showed you the Mustang here. Now that we're under some light, I'll give you a little bit better look at it. As you can see, I haven't really done anything major to it. Put a metallic black on it with some black rims, and as you can tell, the interior is black as well, so I do kind of like the black on black on black. But we have a splitter up front, some side skirts, and there are no bumpers available for this car in the game, which I'm not too thrilled about. I wish there was a little more customization on this car. Excuse me. It's one of the more affordable Mustangs that a lot of people like to go for. There is this body kit available, but didn't really feel it, don't like it, so kind of did my own thing here. Another thing you can do in the game is you can adjust how it sets. You can also show how your tires are going to set underneath your car. Don't really need to save anything there. But there's plenty of different splitters to choose from. There are now headlights, not a big selection, just stock and for some reason taped. Don't really understand why they'd put taped lights in here, but there they are. You have your front fenders. You can go with a stock fender, which makes no sense because you can just go here and get the same thing. But you have large fenders and street style fenders. Then you have your rims, which there are plenty in this game. I'm just gonna quickly flip through them here to show you. There are a lot of rims for this car in the game. You can change the paint on them, change the size a little bit. Most folks are gonna leave it at a large size, so gonna let that set right the way it is. Side skirts, that's the only one available. no reason to go into that. I did just recently unlock some exhausts, though. Nothing that really is interesting enough to really sit and talk about. But to be honest, I do like some straight pipe, so I think we're going to add that while we're here. No bumpers available for this car right now. You can change the license plate, trunk lid, spoiler, sound system, all that fun jazz. But yeah, decent game, loving it so far. Show you some of the things that you can get for the car here. Oh, that's interesting. I think we'll go ahead and put that in the car. But you can add all of these different additives to your car. It's kind of going back to Underground 2 and the original Most Wanted games. Kind of going back to their roots, which I really like. Still got a little tweaking they can do with it, but I'm sure they'll come out with some downloadable content that'll kind of help boost that a little bit. Not a crazy amount of nice cars for selection in this game. I'm surprised they didn't put a little more muscles in it, or even tuners. There's actually more exotics than anything, which kind of takes away from the nostalgia of kids like me who grew up with the tuner era. My mom kind of calls me an old soul because I watch a lot of old movies with the older muscle cars, which is where the next car actually comes in. This is a 65 Mustang. Not a big fan of the Mustangs, but 65 goes back to the pony era, which is quite interesting considering it's a Mustang with the emblem of a horse. But the pony car era was a lot of big rumbling V8s, which this was a really nice car, real cheap, back in the day at least. Now you'll be paying an arm and a leg plus some. There's one body kit available. Again, nothing spectacular. Not a big fan of that, so I didn't really go with it. I forgot to show with the other car, you can actually tint your windows to completely pitch black, which, yeah, not a big fan of that either. A little bit of tint's okay, but not too much. Got different hoods. There's the yeah, the hood from earlier that you saw with the body kit. Didn't like it, a little too extreme for me. The shaker hood's not bad, so I went with it. Then you can go with a couple different bumpers here. Oh, okay, maybe just two. But I do like the GTs, so I went with that. Lowered it a little bit, nothing crazy. Didn't put a splitter on it. Didn't really like the way it looked with one. So far I've kept the stock rims. I'm actually a big fan of these rims. Oh my. Well, here's a shock for me, folks. I have unlocked my calipers. I didn't know I did that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change the paint on the rims so you can see what for rims I'm actually talking about. These are American Torque Thrust 2 rims. And if you know me personally, and after this you'll kind of all know me a little bit personally, my dream car is a 1972 Chevelle SS with these rims. Jet black, white stripes, and a 4-speed on the floor. So yeah, I really like these rims. I wish they had them as a secondary rim or an aftermarket rim, but they really don't. It's kind of depressing, not gonna lie. They don't even have my dream car, which is the Chevelle, on the game, which, again, very depressing for me. But, yeah, didn't really do anything crazy with this one either. Smoked out the taillights. Not a big fan of the spoilers that I've seen on this game so far. Um, Nothing that really stands out as looking very well on these muscle cars. This has been the best looking one for either of my muscle cars so far. But it's still, there's too much angle to it. It's a little too tall. Probably about half that height, and actually angled back just a hair more. That's more along the lines of a drag wing that I'm used to. So I definitely didn't go with this one. And the other ones, they're too out there for me. So I didn't go with any of those. There is a sound system available. Not really worried about it at the moment, so I haven't really added it. But for those who like some extreme exhausts, that's the exhaust they put in for you right there. Mine's a more toned down version of that. I just like the way it looks whenever you see it as the driver of this car. But yeah, there's my 65 Mustang. Decent car, not crazy good, but not too bad. And of course, every guy loves his rat rod. So, haven't had a whole lot of money sunk into this one yet. But definitely actually looking to put a body kit on this one. There's a few different things you can do with it here. This is the one I'm going with. I've loved the old Ford pickups. Not a big fan of the newer ones, but definitely love the old school chopped look, and especially in a truck. I'm a redneck, gotta love your trucks. But yeah, I haven't really sunk a whole lot of money into it just yet. The next thing's probably going to be an open side hood, because I do believe that's what you need in order to actually put a different exhaust on this. The grill, there's a couple different options for it. Of course, I went with the pickup grill. That's just who I am. There's a couple different headlights here. Nothing spectacularly different. So I just left them the way they are for right now. The wheels, did I? Yeah, I think I added new rims to this. Yeah, I put a racing wheel on it. Nothing really spectacular again. Not looking to turn heads with it. Not too much crazy stuff there on the front. But here you can see it's not pulling any different type of exhaust. I'm pretty sure most of them are side port. So, yeah, not going to get to see those just yet. Got to get a different hood on there. As for tail lights, nothing crazy there as well. Not too worried about it, to be honest. And in case you're seeing the Electro there, that is part of my gamer tag, which is Electro Dude 92. So you'll see that a lot on my license plates here. Two different trunk lids here, other than the stock. Nothing spectacular. Not a big fan of them, so didn't really change it. Alright, well, there's my 3 cars. So what we're going to do is... Oh, we'll listen to this first.
Don't make me beg, alright? It's not my style. I talked you up and these guys are chomping at the bit. You better get out here and make me look good.
Oh well, sounds like a type of woman. But, yeah, what we're going to do is here, I'm going to take each car out on the road a little bit here. Probably shut my mouth for a little bit. And we'll let you enjoy a little bit of the engine sounds from each car, let you know how each one sounds. What I'm going to try and do is eventually own all of the cars, get them tuned up a little bit, make them nice. That way you can hear what each car sounds like. But to start with, we'll start with the 32 Ford Roadster. as you can see, I'm a little used to the cars going a little bit faster. This one turns a lot quicker, a lot sharper. If you're not used to the game, I wouldn't entirely recommend this car right off the bat, even though it is a nice car.
Dude, I know you haven't parked that ride because you're still running the streets. Rev it up and haul ass over here. Come on!
Oh, that was interesting. Oh, we got a little bit of a drift in there. And if you're like me and 90% of the rest of the population of the Earth, everybody loves a few donuts, or burnouts. So here's for those people who love to see a burnout. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take the car in, switch them out here, and show you another one. Alright, next we're going to take out the 65 Mustang. We'll let you have a listen to it. Take probably a lap around the block here like we did with the 32 Ford. And again, I'll just let you listen to how it sounds, and hopefully we don't get hit too many times this time. Alright, well, there was the second car. I know I'm not going too long on the drives here, with it being the first major video I'm posting, which I have another YouTube channel. I don't have any subscribers, so please, by all means, feel free to subscribe. But I do have another channel. All I have on there is a couple shooting videos. Like I told you guys earlier, I am a redneck. I love my guns. I love to shoot. But I'm also kind of nerdy. I love to play my video games. I like to sit down and watch a movie. So yeah, I'm kind of a well-rounded guy. I like to do a lot of different things. You might even see some vlogging videos on here. Probably with Curtis along with me. We kind of grew up together, so moving in with him, them helping me out in a time of need. Awesome people. And like I said, I'm sure you'll hear him in my videos from time to time. So here's the 1990 Ford Mustang Fox body again. I'm going to take a lap around the block here and probably wrap up the video from there. So hope you enjoy this one as well. Alright, well, there's the only 3 cars I really have right now. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off the video here. Probably going to be uploading this for the next probably hour or so. And as I do so, I'm probably going to go and do some races here so I can buy a few more cars, get some more parts into these, and I'll check in with everybody at a later date. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe to the videos. Subscribe to the channel, please, I'm begging. Love to make this a big channel, possibly be able to do it every day for you. But the only way I can do that is getting subscribers. Like I said, it's not just going to be video games, not just going to be this one specific game either. We're going to hit some Assassin's Creed, some motocross games, and Star Wars Battlefront. Don't have a whole lot right now, and I'm not going to be the only person playing on these, so I'm sure you'll get a taste of some other people. So hopefully we will get some more videos to you here soon. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.